So the new rock is doing really well. What you don't see is the red hair algae anymore because I eradicated it and then actually moved it into my sump. So let me explain. These rocks were coated in long red hair algae. Some strands were almost to the surface. They were so long. And it was from me overfeeding my corals and my fish and not doing enough water changes. So I blacked out my tank for 3 days. I gave it a little bit of blue light, a little tiny bit of light, maybe less than an hour a day. But yeah, I blacked out the tank for an entire weekend from a Friday afternoon to a Monday, and did about a 10% water change. That seemed to have done it. The other thing that I did, you'll see in the back here, in my sump, I added lights, and lo and behold, what's growing back here is red hair algae, and you can't see it, but there's some long strands that are growing right there. So what I've essentially done is moved the growth factory to back here where it's got 24-hour light, where it's gonna get what it needs to grow, and then stays out of my tank. It's basically like a refugium, I think it's called, a refugium, without the tank going underneath my big tank here. So far it's working. I've got real good algae growth on my rocks now, but that's coralline algae coming in. And the green stuff, I'm not sure what that is, but the snails and crabs and everything and my lawnmower seem to really like it. So they're all feeding off it, and the angel and everybody. So I don't mind the green too much. Everything else is doing really, really good. The other thing to note is my canyon tree is dropping frags like crazy. So there's actually two here. One is on my sand dollar here, which you can't really see. He's kind of closed up right now. There he is. And then the big one behind it, which I actually found this morning. And it's mounted to a shell. And then up here he's changed into 3, where it was 1. It's actually 4 if you count the little guy growing there. So you got, oh, where's my finger? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this tank is going crazy now. Started using some nutrients. We're adding now Reef Plus and Reef Carbonate. That seems to be keeping everybody happy. And I keep my light on a 24-hour cycle. I don't touch it anymore. I used to come into the office, kick the lights on full, or set it on blue and white. And what I saw was inconsistent corals. Like one day this one would be open and this guy would be closed. These guys are closed and this guy's open. And it's annoying. I want everybody to be open at the same time. So I set my lights back on 24-hour. Well, my big light is on 24-hour. My little light, I just keep on this blue spectrum all the time because it simulates, that's the night light too, some of the night light. So happy tank, everybody is happy. Let me know if you have questions, comments, or dirty jokes. Got rid of all my red hair algae, blacked it out, water change, and built a little refugium.